Eileen from Scrapmazing. Welcome to my channel. I have an exciting video for you today. So I was asked to use a sketch from PageMaps for this month, and I showed it in the beginning to you. I'm using this sketch. It's a 12 by 12 sketch. It has 2 photos on it, but I'm just using one. So there were 2 3 by 4. I'm using a 4 by 6 and thought it would work as well. So basically, I started with the background. So in the sketch there's a striped background. So I looked through my stash kit and thought I picked out this one. So it's a little bit off, I think, on the video because my camera is getting distracted by this many stripes. But it's a really thin stripe and it's from Felicity Jane. Basically I'm using this for my background. Then I thought there's a bigger piece on the sketch that's in the background, and I wanted to add some texture, so I picked out this fabric and I just stitched around the edges before I started, because my sewing machine and I are not friends, so sometimes it gets all over the place, so I did this off camera. But I basically just folded the fabric over and on all the 4 sides, and then used the needle to attach it or secure it so I could stitch. And then I stitched around it just one time, and I just used white thread and go around it. So it's really basic. It's not straight at all. I just wanted to have a really fun texture in the background that's catching your eye directly, and that also separates from the busy stripe in the background. So then I layered my photo on this vellum, and I left a little bigger stripe at the bottom because I thought this looked quite nice, and I thought to place my title down there, so I left it on there. Not sure if I will use it, but I thought it would be fun to have a longer vellum part down at the bottom. So then in the sketch there was another layer with florals on there, so I had a look through my stash kit I built and thought there must be a paper with florals, so because it's all Felicity Jane, basically, or a lot. There was a beautiful floral in the same kit. This is, I think, from the Alexis collection, not sure. But I will link it in the description box below to Felicity Jane and this kit, so you can check it out. And basically I just cut a strip, and then I thought, because there was another strip in the sketch that it was going all the way over from left to right, and I was like, I don't really like to have another layer because I didn't want to cover up a lot from the fabric. So I thought to just have it on the left side going over the bigger piece, but not on the right side. And basically that's what I did. And now I layered another piece of paper behind my photo. It's a black and white polka dot, but it's really tiny polka dots, and it was from a 6 by 6 pack I got from Felicity Jane as well. And I just used my scissors to distress the edges of the paper to add some interest and some dimension, because it was all really flat. The fabric for sure was not flat, but on top of the fabric there was just flat layers, and I wanted to give it a little bit more interest. And basically I'm just adding another strip of vellum because I thought it would be nice to have the vellum going or having it at the top of this cluster or this layering photo map, and at the bottom, so I added another strip up there. And I really liked how this turned out. The fabric was such a good addition to using paper normally. So I will do this definitely again, and it was so easy because really I just cut the fabric in any size and then stitched around it. So if you want to do this too, it's so easy. Just go ahead and try it out, and then you can see if you like it on your layout or not. So give it a try and use some fabric on your layout. And yeah, this layout was so, like, the things I'm adding are so coordinating with the things I already used, so it was really easy to put this layout together. So I'm basically adding an embellishment from the embellishment pack, and it's the same floral that's on the floral paper, and then I will add the title Happy, and this was from a puffy sticker word thing that was from Felicity Jane as well. So I'm using a lot of Felicity Jane here, but I'm so excited to use the Felicity Jane stuff I got in the beginning of this year, or in March, around March. So I'm so excited, and I was hoarding it the whole time, and now I said I have to use it because it's just so gorgeous, and if I'm not using it, it will stay in my stash forever. So I'm going ahead and use the beautiful stuff. And yeah, in this sketch there were like florets, so I went with the florets, and then there were like ticket shape things, and I wanted to take this idea from the sketch and use it for my embellishment clusters as well. So I had these Felicity Jane labels, and they were perfectly coordinating with the colors. So I went ahead and did a cluster down at the right bottom, and I used the strip of the floral paper and the label, and then I have the second cluster with the big floral and the title coming from it, and then I have a little cluster right at the top where the fabric ends. I have a small label and a little flower. In addition, you saw that I added some hidden journaling on this tag, so I just used a glossy bag, and luckily I had a tag that was fitting into the glossy bag perfectly, so I thought it would be fun to add some journaling there, and yeah, if I want, I can pull it out and put it back and have some words written down there. And then I thought it would be fun to add some different texture, because there was texture already, but I thought it would be cool to have another texture included. So I had these wood veneers. They are from Felicity Jane as well, and I added one at the top, and down at the bottom I added a floral that is wood veneer as well. And yeah, I'm also adding a little heart at the right hand of the title, and that's basically it. So I really enjoyed working with the sketch, and stay tuned. I'm going to use the other sketches as well. So now they are published, you can have a look at them, and I will be using this, and I'm doing a collaboration with Melinda for the next weeks, and we are posting a video on Wednesdays and Sundays, and yeah, using the same sketch, and they are all from PageMaps. So I'm so excited to work with these sketches, and I had fun with it. And make sure to check out the other ladies that are also working with the sketches. I will link them in the description box down below, and I'm so excited because there were awesome ladies participating. And yeah, here are some close-ups, and see you next time. Bye!